Hello, my name is Stephanie Casper, and I'm here with Joshua Elliott and Eduardo Mir. We are going to discuss why we believe that the Geo and Facebook case is a problem diagnosis case and what we believe the problem is. So first off, what problem does this case describe? The case describes the strategic alliance between Geo and Facebook. We need to diagnose what is needed to allow the alliance to thrive despite differences between the two companies. What questions will help us explore this problem and its causes? What are the two companies' strategies? Are they compatible? What are Geo and Facebook's similarities and differences? What are Geo and Facebook's strengths and weaknesses? What does this mean for their alliance? Do they balance each other or play on each other's strengths? And how can the two companies create value? Two concepts or frameworks that might be useful for identifying and proving causes would be the VRIO framework and internal analysis. So VRIO framework asks us, is a new strategy something valuable, rare, inimitable, and well organized? If it's all of the above, it will create a sustained competitive advantage. And then internal analysis asks that we look into the strengths and weaknesses of companies to figure out how to balance out the weaknesses and play up on strengths.
So for our possible cause, incompatible strategies, our facts are evidence. Geo operated through 6 reportable business streams: refining, petrochemicals, oil, gas, and organized retail and digital services. How cause contributes to problem? Geo is in many industries, one of which overlaps with Facebook. Short-term steps: Facebook should partner with Geo to strengthen their presence in the digital service industry. Long-term steps: Geo must heavily research the digital services industry to keep on par with Facebook's digital prowess. Evidence: too soon to see benefits yet. For example, Geo gave out free 4G SIM cards with free phone calling data and over-the-top media services that enable non-4G users to switch over. Long-term evolution: handsets and the Geo ecosystem. These offer discounts, decreasing profits, margins in the short term, but can increase profitability in the long term by attracting loyal customers. Short-term steps: keep using this strategy in order to gain more consumers. Long-term steps: move away from offering free products. You guys want me to read the what is the problem part?
The problem at hand is alliances having differences as companies, but wanting to.
Josh, we can't hear you.
You sound pretty far away.
Oh, do you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. My bad, guys. They had an efficient strategy for their alliance and are compatible in their strengths and strategies, but in the alliance, it's too new to see the results for their hard work and increased profitability. Yet, because they choose strategies that work in the long term, they work. The major causes of oh, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. What are the high-level goals, action plans? Facebook's goals are be a part of every handheld mobile device in India, straight from manufacturing. And then for Geo's, gain the most consumers by diversifying into communications industry. The short-term steps for Facebook would be get into the market and then plan to get into the communications industry via the alliance. Geo's is also getting into the market, but in their case, they want to commence their very competitive marketing strategy, marketing plan, which I will go over the long-term steps. First is Facebook. They successfully reach out to smaller India communities in India, my bad, to gain more users. They want to target a smaller niche that they can reach through their bigger platforms. They also want to successfully be a default app on every phone to increase their users on their platforms. For Geo, they want to continue offering products that hover over the profit line. They want to also continue to offer 4G products to the community in order to gain more users. Major risk for Facebook is forming an alliance with a smaller company to get into the India market. That's pretty risky, being that don't really have a lot to gain from it, except getting into a smaller niche. But they also want to get into the bigger market. Geos is offering too many free products, and by hovering over the profit line with many of their products, this will I feel like this will hinder their company in the longer. We feel. Mitigations of risk is successfully for Facebook is to successfully fully integrate into the market and officially be default app into phones. And Geo is find a product that they can sell for actual profit.
That's it. Thank you for listening.